In this video, I will guide you through the process of creating your very own AI bot and character. We'll give it a unique personality, craft an intriguing backstory, and watch as it comes to life right before our eyes. Imagine a platform where hamsters can talk, you can take selfies in outer space, and an AI astrology friend always has the latest horoscope for you. That's exactly what we're about to explore. What if I told you that you could create a digital version of yourself or someone entirely new with their own personality, background, and quirks? I will be creating my AI characters using Cantina.com. It's a great platform. However, it hasn't been made public yet and you need to apply for membership to get access. I recently got access and tried it out. I made an angry Gordon Ramsay and Claptrap from Borderlines. I even added an evil version of Elon Musk called Evil Elon. It is quite fun, and I'll get into that in a bit. Now, let me show you what to do once you get access to Cantina. To immediately get access to a bunch of really great AI characters, I followed a few profiles and browsed among their library. Just go to the top right side menu and search for one of the names that I have included in the description below. Click on follow on their profile and scroll down to find their top characters and bots. You can also find the images that the characters have posted. If you want to find the characters, just click on bots here next to rooms and you'll have plenty to choose from. You also have an astrology rat that you can talk to. Here is a fun one. If you follow Gins, you'll be able to find this drunken Lincoln character that actually made me laugh. You can talk about anything and even ask the characters to send you selfies. Now, let me show you how to create your own bot. Click on the purple button on the left side menu that says Create Bot. You'll get a pop-up window where we'll design our bot. So this isn't your typical AI character creator. There are a lot of different fields and options you can fill in on this one if you want to go deep. You can create characters with personality and resemble whoever you want if you give it enough information. Here I am creating Claptrap. I use Google and find an image for the appearance of our robot. You can fill in the age, gender, hair color, eye color, and even clothing style. The reason I chose to create a robot character is to show you that you can customize everything in Cantina. For my viewers that are interested in stories and creating books, this could be a way to bring your characters to life for your readers to have a conversation with. You decide on the information your characters have access to and what they like, dislike, love, hate, strength, and weaknesses. Now just think about this. You can add a QR code inside of your book with a link to your characters and your readers could actually ask questions and so on. You could even have different versions or checkpoints of your characters that you can link to depending on how many chapters the reader has read. This can prevent unintentional spoilers because the character on a certain chapter only has access to the amount of information you give it and so on. You can also make this process easier for yourself by using another AI to write the details and biography of your characters. I use ChatGPT and Google to find the right information for my characters. Another cool feature is the response style and the spiciness that you can choose. I would recommend leaving the spiciness to normal so you don't get inappropriate answers. This is the thing that sticks out compared to the competitors in my opinion. They have an image creation setting for your characters. Not only does it allow the characters you create to send images of themselves, but also if it should be a selfie or not. You can also choose portrait or landscape mode instead of squared images. Moving on to the advanced settings, we have the default response at the top, but also message memory and response tuning for regulating the response length and temperature or creativity settings. I will not cover it in this video, but these settings are another layer you can add and further customize your AI characters with. For the angry Gordon Ramsay, I activated respond to voice and respond to everything. You can add wake up words, phrases if you don't want the character to respond to everything. This is great if they're added into a channel with multiple people or other AI characters. Again, that's another thing that adds to how these can be adapted to feel more real. Here is an example where I included all of the AI characters in the same channel. I have Gordon Ramsay and Claptrap writing, while Evil Elon is speaking and answering with an AI cloned voice. So as soon as I add Angry Gordon Ramsay, he writes this. Alright, listen up. What kind of absolute donkeys do I have the pleasure of sharing this chat room with? I had forgotten to add Claptrap to the chat, and I wrote, Claptrap, are you in here? And shortly after, realized that he wasn't in the channel yet. Angry Gordon writes, who's Claptrap? What a ridiculous name. Elon answers right after that and irritates Gordon.
Angry Gordon Ramsay, you better tighten that apron. We're in for a rough ride. Snowball, Claptrap couldn't handle this level of madness. Claptrap sounds like some extraterrestrial nonsense. This room's already overflowing with enough stupidity and egos. Don't need another one.
Imagine the fun conversations that can be had between characters and personalities using these tools. You could literally have two characters with opposite views debate and discuss something professionally and sticking to facts only about any topic. AI tools like this can be used for more than only entertainment. It is important to learn something new here and there. Too much entertainment will make your brain rot. Now, speaking of entertainment, let's ask Angry Gordon to send us an image. Just click on the hashtag icon in the chat and choose a theme for the selfie. There is a long list of options. I chose popstar, and after a few seconds, this is what I got. Now I ask for one with a cyberpunk theme, and even though his face isn't as visible because of the outfit he's wearing, it still does look cool. And lastly, this is Angry Gordon Ramsay cooking while making a feast, holding a plate with what looks like prawn in a red sauce. And of course, he's angry and shouting. Alright, don't forget to subscribe and thank you for watching. Bye.